Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. If you've ever walked into a gym and seen one of those sleek rowing machines with the big water tank, you know they look impressive. But most home versions cut corners, either with flimsy frames or noisy mechanics that drive you crazy after a few sessions. The WaterRower Shadow changes that. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've tested a lot of rowers over the years, and what stands out here is how real the experience feels. Unlike air or magnetic rowers that can feel stiff or artificial, this one uses actual water resistance. Every stroke mimics the natural drag of rowing on water, so your muscles work the same way they would outdoors. That might sound minor, but it makes a huge difference in how smooth and satisfying each pull feels. I've used it for morning workouts when I'm half asleep, and the motion just clicks, no jarring stops or sudden jerks. It's almost as if you're gliding across the water, except you're in the comfort of your own home. The build is another level. This isn't some particle board gym machine painted to look nice. It's handcrafted from solid oak, and you can feel the weight when you move it. The frame is rock solid, no wobble even at high resistance, and the seat glides effortlessly. I've rowed with friends who weigh over 250 pounds, and the machine handled it without a sound. That kind of durability isn't just reassuring, it's what keeps you coming back instead of giving up when your cheap rower starts creaking. You can tell that every detail has been thoughtfully considered, from the sturdy oak construction to the smooth, quiet operation. One thing I wasn't expecting was how quiet it is. Most water rowers have a sloshing sound, but this one is surprisingly hushed. I've rowed in apartments where my downstairs neighbor never complained, and in home offices where I could take calls without muting myself. The only noise is the gentle swish of water and the occasional click of the monitor. It's the kind of machine that lets you focus on your form instead of the machine itself. I've also noticed that the quiet operation makes it easier to row in the early morning or late evening without disturbing family members or roommates. Speaking of the monitor, it's Bluetooth enabled, so you can sync your workouts to apps like WaterRower Connect or even Apple Health. I love tracking my splits and total distance without having to manually log everything. The display is clear, and the backlight makes it easy to read even in dim lighting. It's not the fanciest tech out there, but it does exactly what you need without overcomplicating things. I've found that being able to track my progress and set goals has been a huge motivator for me, and I think it can be for you too. Storage is a big deal for home gyms, and this one folds up neatly. The upright position takes up about as much space as a tall bookshelf, and the wheels let you roll it out of the way when you're done. I live in a small apartment, and I can still keep this in my living room without it feeling like an eyesore. It's one of those little things that makes daily use so much easier. Plus, the fact that it's made in the USA and has a reputation for longevity means you can feel good about investing in a product that will last. Now, I'll be honest, this isn't the cheapest rower you'll find. But when you consider the craftsmanship, the noise level, and the fact that it's made in the USA, the price starts to make sense. The only downsides I've run into are the weight, it's heavy to move around, and the fact that you'll need to add water occasionally. But those are minor trade-offs for a machine that feels like it'll last decades. And let's be real, if you're serious about rowing at home, you're likely looking for a long-term solution, not a cheap fix that will break after a few months. In fact, I think the WaterRower Shadow is an investment in your health and wellness. Rowing is a low-impact exercise that works your entire body, from your legs to your core to your arms. It's a great way to improve your cardiovascular fitness, build strength, and increase flexibility. And with this machine, you can do it all from the comfort of your own home. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting out, the WaterRower Shadow is a great choice. If you're serious about rowing at home and want something that feels as good as it looks, this is the one to get. It's not just a piece of exercise equipment, it's a statement piece that actually improves your workouts. I've had mine for a while now, and I can honestly say it's been a game changer for my fitness routine. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the current price and availability.